G'day folks, Paul, Perth, FourbeeFour Adventures, and welcome to our version of the Great Australian Backyard Campout. As you can see, I'm at home. This is part of my gym. The rest of my gym's in the other room there. So no car. Can't get the car through the roller door because it's too tall. So no 12-volt system on this campout, but we are camping over there in the backyard. So I'm going to set up the swag, fire pit, barbecue, bit of lighting. We will have to use a little bit of 240 volt power for the fridge, which will be the bar fridge under the patio because can't use the car, as I said. And we're pretty much going to be setting up camp in our own backyard along with hopefully about 1,000 other people around the country. So this is our version of it. Hope you enjoy the video. There's going to be some live crosses to the group during the video, during the camp out, so there'll be some double filming going on. I'll try and make it a bit more interesting for you in this time where we can't get outside and create some content. But I cannot set up camp without one of these, and seeing as I don't have to drive anywhere, I might have two. Cheers. Now I've got to go set camp up. Alright, you've all seen me pack this thing up. I don't think you've actually seen me put it up, but I'm not going to bore you with it in normal speed, so I'll speed it up for you, okay? And there we go, it's as easy as that. Now the fire pit, been hanging out to use this one. There we go, that's camp pretty much set up. Okay folks, Paul, FourbeeFour Adventures, coming to you live from our camp in our backyard. We made it into camp a little bit early today, but we did have a bit of a water crossing to negotiate on the way through. And this is it here. If you can see it, there you go, pretty gnarly. It's not too bad at this end here. With that in there, holy heck. You don't want to be going through there. So we had to go around, and we have found our way to camp. So this is camp set up, and I'm on at 2:30. It's 2:30 tomorrow, and I will run you through our campsite. So we've got the swag, got the fire pit all set up. Can't wait to fire that up tomorrow, and the obligatory can of bourbon. So I'll offer you a cheers, and have a good night. And enjoy your weekend, and we will see you tomorrow. All right, cheers guys. Alright, so just so happened to be the wife's birthday yesterday, and I've been nagging her for a few weeks now to find out what it was she wanted for her birthday, and finally she decided on one of these. So we dropped into BCF out at Joondalup and saw the guys in there. Now do yourself a favour, drop in there. If you can find it online or somewhere for a cheaper price, they will price match. They price match this, and we saved a bit of cash on it as well. So we are going to pull it out of the box, see if we have to put it together, and attempt to cook on it tonight. So, and she will join me for said putting together.
Little doobie goes in. Yep.
That way or
No,
that
that
way?
way. Yeah, that way. Okay. Just let the wife do it.
Did you hear that, folks? And it's as easy as that.
Oh,
Done.
This bit.
That goes on this one. Alright, time to christen the barbecue.
Dog's like, I'm fine.
Can you
Fine.
Can you cut this
She hasn't had her dinner, has she? You know about your dinner? Daddy's starving you.
one? Alright, see how that goes. What are you doing, Sophie? What are you doing, Sophie? What? Alright, how does that look? Pretty yummy. Alright, truth be told, we're not going to actually camp out here tonight. We will camp out here tomorrow night, but just thought I'd take the early opportunity to get camp set up and try the new barbecue over there. And we're cooking on it, as you can see. Give it a bit of a test run. So tonight's all about a bit of a test run. And tomorrow night we will actually, well, tomorrow day we will be out here. And tomorrow night, so looking forward to it.
What you doing? What you doing? What's that? You're a crazy dog. What are you doing? Psycho dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Sophie. Come here. Such an obedient dog, aren't you?
marinated chicken has sure made a hell of a mess of that barbecue plate. It's gonna be a bitch to clean. No, never mind. Leave them in there to keep on cooking. Go. There we go, our first cook on the BBQ. We're going to retire inside and eat this, and we will see you guys tomorrow. And this is how I managed to run up and down all those hills multiple times in all those videos. All I can say is, thank God I've got this at my disposal, because I think I'd go nuts otherwise. Alright, time for a warm down, and then get to camp. Alright, so time to light the fire pit. Who would have thought that this was given to me by Craft Motorsports before Christmas, that the first time I would light it would be in my backyard, but that's a sign of the times at the moment, so I'm going to christen this and light it for the first time and get it cranking for later on when I can do some cooking. Now I'll do a bit of a walk around later on in the video because I'm doing a live cross into the event that's going on at the moment, and I'll talk a bit more about it then, but let's get it cranking. Can't tell you how long I've been hanging out to use this one, folks. Been waiting for ages. Oh. Been a long time since we've been able to have a fire. You kind of miss them at camp during summer. Nothing beats the crackling of the fire. Smoke in your eyes. No matter where you go, the smoke follows you. Hey dog, speaking of policy. Sophie, what's that? Alright, we'll let that burn away and get some coals happening. Seriously, an ice cream van. Now I've got nothing. Maybe the army's sending in the choppers to head it back to where it came from. And excuse the camera because I'm also doing a video for the channel as well. We'll see how that turns out, and I'll post that in a week or so. Yeah, what do we normally do? Every fortnight we try and get out on the tracks, exploring the tracks around Perth. Sometimes we'll get out in the country a little bit, so a day trip for us will be within 2 hours of Perth. We'll get out, explore tracks, take on some challenges. So we'll just do a quick camp walk around. And so this is my swag. So it's the King's Big Daddy Deluxe swag. Good piece of kit this, I've had it for a couple of years now. It's got the 70mm mattress in it. And I've also added the deluxe sleeping bags. They are -6 degrees, I think. They're pretty thick, that's what they look like on the inside. 2 layers. We've only used them in the summer, and they are pretty hot, I can tell you. So it'd be interesting to see how they are today. I'm not sure what the temperature is tonight. I think last night it was like 10 degrees or something, wasn't it?
19 tonight.
19 tonight, so it might still be a bit warm in here, but we'll see how we go. But looking forward to getting out in the winter and using those. Just a couple of pillows. The only downfall with this is it is big. It fits across my back seat, but it is big and bulky, and it is a tad heavy. And when I roll it up with the sleeping bags inside, it is an arduous task, I can tell you. If you go back and have a look at our Don Tricastro video, there's actually a video of me rolling it up because the boys think it's great entertainment. Don't you guys? Yeah, you do, I know. But that's the swag. A couple of good old Bunnings chairs. They do the job. The latest addition is the fire pit here. So Craft Motorsports, sorry, not Performance. They decided late last year to get into making these fire pits, and it's 3mm steel, cut out with your own design and logo on it if you want it. So you can have your name and your logo on the side. Now I know Shuey's Adventures has just received one of these. It looks pretty awesome, and normally on a video I would insert picture here, but of course being live I can't. So in the video that I upload I will do that. And it looks pretty good. He's got Shuey's Adventures on the side, and he's got a picture of a Prado, I think it's Perth Prado, on the side, and it looks pretty awesome. But my one's got Craft Motorsports on the side, and on that side there it's got the Anzacs going down in the sun emblem, if you'd like to just pan around to the side and show the folks. On the side there, that's the Anzacs logo for going down to the sun, and I can tell you the heat coming off that is pretty awesome. Now it folds down to a flat pack. It's about 15mm, and that weighs 15 kilos all up. And if you've got one of those King's hot plate combination barbecue grills, this actually folds up and sits inside that and inside the bag that comes in. Now I have reached out to Jimmy from Grab Me Gear to see if he can make me up a bag that will actually fit it, and that will be a bit better to carry it around in, because the bag that comes in is not all that good. So alright guys, if you're after one of these fire pits, contact Tony at Craft Motorsports in Wangara. If you don't have your own logo and design, they actually have a graphics department where they can design one for you, or just take your own logo and design along. They will laser cut it into the pit for you, and it will cost you about $150. So I'll put the number in down below somewhere, or somewhere around here, and contact Tony, and he will organise one for you. Alright guys, welcome to the Great Australian Backyard Campout Cooking. Well, we're going to cook some dessert, but we haven't cooked dinner yet, so we're going to have dessert first. A bit like putting the cart before the horse, but camping style. Alright, so because I'm shit at remembering ingredients, the ingredients are, sorry, I'll just take a step back. We're cooking golden syrup damper in the camp oven, which is right there, preheating on the fire pit as we speak. So the ingredients are, and I will read them from my phone because I can't remember the ingredients. 3 cups of self-raising flour. Here's the ones I prepared earlier. Half a teaspoon of salt, which is already mixed in with the flour. 2 teaspoons of butter. 2 teaspoons of golden syrup. Now Brad told me you need a bit more golden syrup, so I put 4 in. It was more like 4 dollops than 4 teaspoons, but never mind. And 1 cup of milk, which is there. And 2 cups of boiling water to dissolve. Now you dissolve the butter, the golden syrup in the hot water there, which I have already done. So here is the flour, and of course the most important ingredient is the bourbon. But that's for me, not for the damper. So we mix all the wet ingredients in to the flour. Get it all in there. And then we mix the milk in, but it does suggest don't mix all the milk in at once, because you may need a bit more milk afterwards if it's not moist enough, as they say. And the wife on the camera to my left is now grinning at me. So we'll mix that in. Now I do have to admit I have never made damper before in my life. Actually I might have made it in primary school. That's how long ago. But a bit more milk, because it's not moist enough. Why do you always grin when you say that word? And it's probably time to get rid of the spoon. And get the fingers dirty. So we'll have some of that before we do that. So let's mix it all up. Yeah. I'm actually meant to bring some more milk out in case I needed more milk, but I don't think I will.
I think it's moist enough.
Moist enough, you reckon? I'll take your word for it. Carissa has put her 2 cents worth in, and that is it. Right, so I just added a little bit more flour because it was a little bit too moist. Except you didn't see that bit because of the magic of editing.
Looks perfect.
It looks perfect. Much better. Alright, so I'm just going to cover that with some cling wrap and let it rest for a bit while the camp oven heats up. Just thought I'd do a quick check-in on Clarissa and Sophie. There they are. Sophie's buried herself. On my pillow, dog. Yeah, no, nothing to see here, she says. Camping life. You gotta love the live entertainment being streamed into this event. Check this out. Awesome stuff, guys. Alright, and with the magic of editing, we are now ready to put the damper in the camp oven. So I will take that off there, put it down there, and I'll have to remove that because I need to access the coals. So music you can hear in the background is Benny Bishop, the 5 o'clock live set. I think they're coming from Queensland. That off, set the trivet up in the middle. There is a trivet in the middle of that. The damper we prepared earlier. In the preheated oven. Lid back on. I'll just get some coals out of there. When baking, you do want most of your heat on the top of the oven, not at the bottom of the oven. Otherwise you just burn the bottom. I'll just whack another log on in there. We will set the timer for 30 minutes and see how that looks.
We look forward to seeing you again one time. Again, thank you to the organisers. We will get through this. We'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
That was Benny Bishop between 5 and 5:30, I think it is, on the Great Australian Backyard Campout. Rowan, you really need to come up with an acronym for these things. You are the king of acronyms, mate, but that is just way too long to rattle off the tongue. But that was an awesome set, guys. If you happen to watch this video, cool. Cheers. All right, guys, moment of truth. Oh, check that out. That looks done to me. Now, the trick is to get it out. So, let's do this and this. Oh, look at that. That looks almost perfect. Oh,
It is perfect.
how's that? You can see it on that camera. Oh, look at that. And the quick chef's taste test. Oh, that's awesome. Oh. Look at that.
Sophie wants a bit.
It's just falling apart.
It's not like beef, you know.
It is. It's like a perfectly cooked roast. Look at that. First attempt at cooking damper. I think it's a winner.
I'll just have a bit of butter on my piece.
You want a bit of butter?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the butter. I'll be back in a sec. And look, by magic, butter appears. I love editing. It's so good.
It's nothing like fresh bread and a bit of butter.
A lot of butter.
Jesus, that's a slab.
There you go, darling. Enjoy that. Oh, look out! Try that.
Yeah. Oh. It's like a scone. Isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't had any yet. All right, I'm going to get stuck into this. We'll go to the other camera.
Look at I jam cream on this.
Alright, well I think judging by that, the golden syrup damper was a success. Bloody awesome. Try it. It was good. Alright, Sophie, that's my spot. You're going to have to move. Come on, move. Move. Don't grumble. Oh, shut up. Bloody dog. Get out of the way. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it for our great Australian backyard camp out. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry there wasn't any four-wheel driving in it, but that's what we get at the moment, so that's what we have to put up with. So don't forget to hit the subscribe if you like what you see, and we will see you in the next video. Alright, good night.
Good night.
I have to turn the bloody light out, won't I?